India was known as the golden bird during the early 80s, and almost every country had a feeling of jealousy and an anytime wish to rule over India. Not because of some reason, but there were thousands of reasons to rule India, about which we will be talking deeply in some other video. But today the topic is what made India so employed even though being the richest country amongst the world.
The Indian subcontinent had the largest economy of any region in the World War. Most of the interval between the 1st century and the 18th century. Till the 18th century, Indian needs were too less, and India used to produce all the goods in huge amounts. In those days, India exported 25% of goods to whole world all alone.
India used to trade with Europe most of the goods, in which India exported diamonds, horses, spices, clothes, and much more. In return, Indian businessmen demanded gold or silver, and at those time Europeans used to extract all expensive metals from America in very big amounts, and from it most of the gold and silver used to import in India, and probably that's why India was known as the golden bird. Was the British who came to India and ruled over centuries. But now the question is how this British defeated our Indian rulers who were so strong and undefeatable till time. They didn't defeat all alone. They took help of other rulers like Nawabs, Mughals and Portuguese to defeat the stronger rulers of India by giving them greed of power and money. But after defeating the Indian rulers, they killed other rulers and conquered India.
Did you know, conquering the whole India, British also looted $45 trillion, and not of today's time, the period of 300 years ago.
It's not only about money, but just because British India lost its lakhs of soldiers out of 20 lakh participate in World War II. But the fact is that India never participated in World War II and had a non-violence attitude. But just because Britain participated and was ruling India, Indian soldiers had to participate and lost their life.
Not only soldiers but grains given to the general people of Bengal and Bihar was also sent to England, and as a result, thousands of people died due to starvation.
The goals of the plan to introduce railways were to lower transport costs and to give English merchants easier access to raw cotton from India. The first 20-mile long line of track was running between Bombay and Thane, which was opened in 1853. Before British rule, India was an urban land, and British rule helped it make modern. Also, it helped India to make its own army. You will be shocked hearing that it was British who started with vaccination programs in India. The very first time, and today India became the vaccine producer of the world. Change we like the most is about the removal of social reforms like sati, child marriage, untouchability. Not only they banned such cruel, inhuman practices, they also promoted a widow's remarriage. Just imagine what India would be if such practices still existed. Sati was a historical Hindu practice in which a widow sacrifices herself by sitting atop her deceased husband's funeral pyre.
Today, everyone thinks India is competing with other countries just because British brought up education to India, but it's not totally correct. Ancient India had Gurukul system of learning. Indian education system was not just in books, just like today's education system.
Centuries ago, British came India and already invented zero, plastic surgery and many concepts in maths and science. When it comes to technology, ancient temples which were built thousands of years ago, which didn't even move inches during earthquakes, but today, over houses get cracks in some years of construction. Aryabhatta, who invented zero in 476 AD, and by this you can imagine how effective our education system was. Conclusion is that there were two possibilities if British didn't invade India. First is that Mughals or any other ruler would be still ruling India, and it would have made another story, or India would be the most powerful nation with ancient education and modern technologies and an high economy.